I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that you bring through, and I ask that you give them to those that need them. Thank you. So guys, I had an interesting morning. I was here at the table ready to start recording and received a FaceTime call from my mother in regards to my grandma. My grandmother just got into hospice, and she's been given maybe a week. Besides the pricing of flying out, it would be a little bit stressful to have more and more people coming to visit and doing all that. So instead, she FaceTimed me. I will tell you, she FaceTimed me without any warning. So I basically was very unprepared to say, at least I got to say goodbye and tell her I loved her, right? This is her necklace. I went and grabbed it so that she could be a part of this reading. As painful as it is to have the grief of losing a loved one, it's a part of life. And I thought it was very interesting that this all happened right before I'm supposed to record about blessings coming in. With a heavy heart, I still think we can bring in love, right? And so I am going to, I chose to still record. I chose to dedicate this one to my grandma, who is still alive, but will not be here very long. She is on her way out. So I am sorry that I am bringing to you a bit of sadness. You might feel awkward watching this video. You might not want to watch it because of this, but you know, again, to me, this is just living. This is part of life. This is how it goes. Sometimes things are sad, and I am not in any way saying this is a key part of Sophie Feels to me. The wisdom of feeling your emotions. Grief is not going to go away, just, right? It's going to be there. And I'm not denying my emotions by doing a recording about blessings. I am incorporating all of it, because that's what we are. We are the sum of all our different experiences. So, with that said, let's get started. Alrighty. We have pile 1 with Captured, and you have the Celestine heart. Pile 2 with Rebirth, and you have the Fire Quartz heart. Pile 3 with Luck, and you have the Amazonite heart. And if you would like to choose with your zodiac, we're going to get into that. We will go 1 through 3 this time. We have Gemini. Oh, I need my glasses, guys. Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo. For pile 2, we have Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, and Aquarius. And for pile 3, we have Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio. So there you go, guys. If you need to pause and take some time, do so. Timestamps are down in the description. Thanks. Okay, pile 1 with your Celestine heart. I'm going to stick that right there. If you chose with your zodiac, we have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Capricorn. Just slide those there. And with the card Captured, okay, let's go backwards. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Befriend pleasure. Oh, we're going with these next. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Full Moon, and the Six of Wands. Meditation and Star Mother Arrakis. I have room. I'll squish them in. Alrighty. This is the Sun Kingdom Tarot, and they do, the full moon is not a moon. It's, okay, they have 9 extra cards, so this is one of them. And if you are into numbers, numerology, we have 24, 22, 6, 21, and 23. Blessings coming your way. I will need to read up on these. This is the Rumi Oracle. They're practically chapters per card. Meditation says routine, breathe, quiet, and peace. Okay. I am getting initially captured heart. This is not captured in a bad way. It is not about lacking freedom. It is more about passion, desire, joy. Something has captured your attention. Something has captured your heart. And yes, in a good way, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read up on this one. I'll be right back. Okay. So the Star Mother, I hope I'm saying it correctly, Arrakis card is basically the mother of creation. And I am trying to summarize here. It's like giving yourself to this huge divine cosmos of a mother and knowing that she can take care of it all. It's like coming into, like, you've been bullied and you're running away and you come into the arms of your mom and she's got everything taken care of. You can completely relax, right? You let go of everything because you've got the love of your mother holding you and protecting you. And this does bring me to this card. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And it's befriend pleasure, clear thinking, fullness of the moon, right? The all-encompassing everything, all the nuances in life, everything that gets swirled up into who we are. It's just it's so hard because I'm getting images, guys, so it's hard to like sometimes communicate that the feeling of it. It's nothing is too big to deal with for her, right? She's got you. And I hope that that brings you comfort, But I also hope that it gives you a perspective switch. Maybe you already have this perspective, but to trust the universe, to know that things will work out for you, even if they're difficult, right? That this is just part of life. And it is a huge blessing to have this moment of coming together with your higher power and just giving all and release everything and know that you're in their arms. So Six of Wands is like a victory card. It's a beneficial relationship card. And again, like captured, you're just held. And then you've got this meditation card, and I believe that that's bringing you like your action to take, right? To meditate on this energy, this star mother energy, so that you can feel encompassed and held and you can get into that relaxed state fully, giving all, like no matter what is going on. I just have this, technically not the death. By the time this is out, she'll be gone, but the death of my grandmother, all of it, right? All of it encompasses everything that's going on in our lives, the noise, the frustrations, the joys, everything. This full moon, solid. And she is bigger. She is the galaxy, and she encompasses you and holds you. You are not stuck. You are gladly in this cage. You are gladly being held, and it captivates your heart. This release of giving everything you go through to a higher power really does bring in mental clarity, brings in the ability to have the emotions that we have and not let them dictate our actions. Okay, I'm looking for more, please. What else would you like to say to pile one? I'm getting doorways now. Like I see this and I see this, and even though this is not a doorway, it almost reminds me of, I'm so sorry if you just heard my stomach growl. I tend to do recordings before I eat my first meal because I just feel a little more, I don't know, the meal weighs me down, so I feel lighter. um, this card reminds me a little bit of the scene in Chronicles of Narnia where they're older and they're on their horses and they're searching for the white stag, and they start going through the forest and starting to like almost remember it, but it's like going through a doorway. And then this card with this doorway, it might be blah, 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 an imagery that you could use, like watching yourself go through a doorway to this other space. Maybe you need a separate environment from what you're currently in order to feel that vastness, that galaxy of love and protection and nurturing. I did initially think that this might have been about, and I will touch on it because I do feel like it's a possibility here. Um, Captured heart, right? And then Six of Wands is a beneficial relationship card, and so I thought maybe there was like a coming in of a beneficial relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean romantic. I'm not actually feeling like romantic partner with this. I'm getting more just rest for your soul, peace. Like you've been needing a break and you're gonna get one. That's what's coming in. You're gonna get that break, that release. Anything else you would like to give for them? I just noticed something. They were pointing out numbers, so I went through it again. I did ignore this number, but we have 21, 22, 23, 24. That's kind of fun. I could represent years or age. Sorry, I'm giving a little more. So for some of you, this might be um, how long you've known someone before something happens, or you've been in a project or a work situation for 4 years. At the end of 4 years, something will come to this, a conclusion or a releasing. Could be age range for you. Anything else? I'm really feeling kind of a close. It's, honestly, I'm really getting a lot of this Star Mother coming in with this peace. There's so much peace. It's just like nothing really matters, and not in a nihilistic way, but in a calm, relaxed. You don't have to, it's almost like being high. I mean, I've only done it a couple times myself, but what people say is that they get this relaxed state, right? And it's almost a drugged, relaxed state, the energy that I'm feeling. Which is, hey, if you can get this through meditation, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, yep, I'm feeling a close. Oh, sorry, I was one more thing. The Celestine or Celestite, it's called those two different things. It represents divine communication. So I think that's really interesting that this came up while we're using this heart. to, meditate with the star mother energy, divine communication. Okay, that is it, guys. I hope that this has been beneficial for you. I hope truly that you feel regularly seen, loved, heard, valued, understood, cherished. So many wonderful things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty, pile 2 with your fire quartz heart. Just gonna leave that right there. Look how pretty that is. It kind of goes, doesn't it? If you chose with your zodiac, we have Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Aries. Just gonna slide those there. And your rebirth card. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Indeed. Receive your blessings. All right. 5 of Cups. 4 of Wands. And 2 of Pentacles. Loyalty. And blessings of Al-Hakim. I'm going to just... There we go. Looks slightly wonky, but whatever. Okay. If you are into numbers, we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 44, and 40. I will need to read up on these. These practically have chapters in the book. And I mean, I haven't ever studied Rumi, so I definitely need to look this one up. But I am getting an inkling already. So, yep, give me 1 sec and I will be right back with this. I just realized this feels really wonky to me. A little bit. Okay. Makes it a little better. Okay, this one was a really long one. But I can summarize for you. There's a key element in all of this that like the major overlying thing is this newness and things coming into balance, especially on an emotional side. It is a acceptance of the nuances of life and a peace that comes in with that because of the acceptance. It is giving to your higher power, whatever that is for you, and being able to release old disappointments, old emotions you've had to move forward in balance. So there is key. It's key here. Balance is key because like this card, you want to be able to feel the emotions, right? We want to feel the emotions. When it's difficult, we don't really want to feel the emotions, but it's good to be able to feel things fully and then let them go. Let them go. To not keep digging into it. To have the balance, to bring in peace after you, for example, guys, with my grandma, right? I just talked about it. I grieve her loss. I grieve her, but at the same time, peace can come in and we can have the emotions, but with our mental clarity, we can understand they're not going to always be there. They're not going to always be strong. And we can bring that in, and that's the balance. This card is, I mean, basically everything I've said, but really about that relationship with the divine. Of this is so similar to pile one, you guys. It's kind of eerie actually, but we'll have other things come in, but the main the main focus is this renewed relationship with the divine that brings in peace massively. Some of you are wanting me, so I will. The Four of Wands, a lot of people like to call this like the soulmate card, the twin flame card. Um, it's a completion card, like something has come to be, right? But it also talks of new beginnings because something is completed. So something next, the next cycle begins. Doesn't mean it's not with the person you're with. That doesn't mean that at all. It's just, it's a new cycle in, it could be in that relationship. I do not feel that this is meant to be a love reading. Um, this is really about your own emotional and mental state and how you can encompass them together and go to spirit, source, God, angels, whatever it is that works for you, and accept it all, accept all of life, and let them also comfort you and bring in peace. Um, there is a lot to healing within this one. Um, we've got triggers, we've got self-care, we've got receive your blessings. So it's almost like this might be difficult for you to receive healing and blessings. But there's a newness, there's rebirth, a newness. Even with the Five of Cups, it talks about disappointment. It's also talking about letting go and having newness, letting go of the disappointment. Okay. And now I just heard, as if someone were saying, why would I want to let that go? Um, in regards to perhaps being disappointed in how someone has treated you. Um, it doesn't mean forgiving and forgetting, letting it go. It means you're letting go of the power it holds over you. So it's no longer charged. It doesn't feel as strong. So if someone's been abusive, mistreated you, whatnot, you don't want to forget that. No, because you don't want to put yourself back in that situation, of course. But that doesn't mean to keep grabbing it and holding on to the emotional turmoil that constantly, I will say, guys, that if that is happening, you're not healed from it. And that's probably why it's coming up constantly and being churned, because you need to be able to heal from it. And part of that comes from fully feeling it. But you've got to learn this balance of, okay, I fully felt it. I don't have to keep going in there now. Let's move on. Some people don't feel anything at all and they need to go dive into it and hold on to it so that they can be there with it. Some people feel it all the time and have to learn how to move that aside. It's a balancing act. As far as the loyalty card, it really is about self-care in regards to this reading. It's it's very stay true to who you are, stay true to your path. Take care of yourself, receive your blessings, don't push them aside just because of some kind of past issues. Okay. Anything else? What do you want me to notice now, please? Taking a sip of coffee. Okay, so I'm receiving images. This might help you with your meditation or even having like a 1 to 2 minute moment for yourself that allows the calming of things. So if you find that you are constantly like going back to a particular situation, emotion you're angry about, whatever it is, the visual that I got was to think of, to imagine these leaves are just swirling in front of you like it's fall time, and you know you see how the wind will take the leaves and kind of do a little tiny whirlwind with it, little mini tornado. But imagine this in front of you, so up in the air, and the leaves are just spinning and turning, and then the whole, so if you've got a tornado, you've got a center that's calm, right, that you can see through. So you have this in front of you, this, it's like a donut of leaves that are just chaotic and spinning everywhere, and you can see this hole through there. And bring the donut past you so that you go through the hole where there's peace, and it goes past you and it keeps going. So it's like you leave it behind, you leave the leaves behind. You could also imagine that they just dump down, and there's no wind, and then you can walk past it. Whatever works for you. I mean, let your imagination take over, because oftentimes, my belief, anyways, is that we do have our imagination that we control, but then there's this point where you let go and it keeps going. That's where I believe the divine speaks. That's when I think that the imagination is part of their guidance for us. So, just as a reminder, I know this has given you some actions to take, and it has talked about some inner turmoil, but the blessing that's coming is this peace. And I think you know you need it, right? Um, and oftentimes it's, especially when it's our own internal situation, our emotions especially, that's hard for peace to just come in all nonchalantly. That's, we have to work at that because it's inside of us. So really, it's about maintaining this connection with divine and having peace through that. My throat does not want to work today, guys. For some reason, my voice is getting worse and worse as I'm talking. Don't know what that's about. Yeah, okay. I'm again being drawn to this card. Um, Looking at the disappointment rather than seeing these full cups behind, right? We're seeing these ones that are poured over, falling out, not what we want. But if you just turn around You just look the other way. Here's these cups. Receive your blessings. Allow a different perspective. This beneficial relationship, right? This balance brings you to ultimate peace over here. Okay, guys, that is it. I truly hope this has been beneficial for you. I hope that you feel seen, loved, heard, understood, all of these amazing things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty, pile 3, your Amazonite heart. Just gonna stick that over there. If you chose with your zodiacs, we have Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. And you have your luck card. We have 2 of these. They stuck together. We'll take them both. Which means I might need to do some squishing. Yeah, and actually these are going to come next. I'm feeling these next. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and High Priestess. Release and let go. Quickening. And 1. If you are into numerology, we have 31, 332, 21, 10, and 6. Okay, so there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Quickening says discovery, acceleration, knowledge, and source. Okay, I am going to need to read up on these. This is the Rumi deck, and they basically have like a chapter per card, so there's a lot to it, and yeah, it's just, they word things really well. So I'm going to go read up on this, and then we will come to your reading. Okay, I will be reading a part of this to you, because it's just worded so beautifully, and it's perfect, but there is something that you have been working on. So the 3 of Pentacles talks about actual, like, you've been hard at work doing something. And the 3 of Wands is about this deserving person. Could be like maybe a new position is opening up, something good of benefit that's new coming to a deserving person. I do feel that this luck card is actually, it's saying it's not luck. You've been working at it. It's not luck. You're not lucky just to get this. This is you deserve, right? There are some things that I feel like we have a separation of, like, some of it is more on an emotional level and some of it is more like work-based, like business type stuff. It could be, I mean, it could be that you guys have some type of work that deals with spirituality or deals with psychology, even like a social work type of thing where there's a lot of emotion to it. nursing, something that is not just business, but relates to our emotional side as well. Not for everyone, guys. Just that's a possibility. That's how I'm trying to tie it all together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you now. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you so that what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety or distress. So, what this card was saying is that even if you are having some anxiety, fretting over things that are going on in your life, it's saying you cannot pick the wrong way. The right stuff that is meant for you is going to come to you. Even if you go down a path that seems rather negative at the time, that source, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to guide you no matter what. You're going to be guided in the right direction. So even though sometimes we make choices that aren't the greatest, they seem like they aren't the greatest, something comes in and deals with that. It could be that we learn a lesson because we made a bad choice, right? I mean, think of a toddler. Think of now, I'm not calling you a kid, but think of how this appears to something that is so above us that these are small, petty problems. Like an adult with a toddler. The toddler makes a bad choice, they have to be taught, no, no, don't go that way, do this. And this is saying that no matter what, you're going to be led the right way. You're going to get there. It's like, what is it? There's a quote that no one is actually lost, and it's from the universe. We feel lost at times, but we're not. We're not lost. I don't feel like this is something you have to work on. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. I feel like you guys are pretty much there with that. You are you. And I do feel like connecting with this High Priestess card, representing intuition, the female side of God. I do feel with this card, I am not getting a sense of you need to let go of things, you need to let go of things. It's more this something is opening up for you. Yeah, there's definitely something you've been working on. You deserve it. It is opening up for you. And I do feel that it's a specific thing. It's not just like, it's not you wish for peace and you're getting peace, right? That's not it. There's a specific thing you've been working on. Building something. And with the quickening card, I really do get more of this acceleration, not so much discovery, knowledge source. It's really more of like things are moving at a faster rate, opening up. It could be that as you've been putting in this work, you have really come to a place where you're more the high priestess, and so the energies are changing and it's able to come in faster, right? Is there anything else, please, that you would like to offer up to them? Okay, I'm getting that hope is key for you guys. Um, there is a you are an easy manifester. Uh, and I don't mean like you don't have to try. That's what I'm saying. You it brings in, you open up quickly with the energies. It's so it is really good for you to continue to have hope. So I don't mean toxic positivity when I'm saying this, but it's key for you to constantly remind yourself of hope. What's hopeful? Where's the silver lining? What's the good in this? It's not denying the negative, it's accepting all of it, but bringing the hope in constantly. Because this really for you, this is not everybody either, guys. I really do believe that we have different ways. We're all so different. We're all having a human experience, but you know, the same water that boils hardens the egg softens the potato, right? So for you, having this constant hope really makes things speed up and take off, and the energies can just easily do what they need to do. Anything else? I wish I could give you specifics on this. It's too general, general reading. You know, I hope you know. You know what's going on. You know the thing you've been working on. Okay, I guess we're good. I guess that's pretty much it, guys. I truly hope this has been a benefit for you. I hope that you regularly feel seen, heard, and loved, understood, cherished, all those amazing things. And I will see you guys next time.